Haunted New Orleans.
Hello, my name is Andrew Ward and I'm a board member for the International High School of New Orleans. And this is a very extraordinary high school. It is unique in the fact that it is the only public high school open enrollment in the country that offers French and Spanish immersion language programs. Now, that's not the only thing that makes it very unique. The fact of the matter is the International High School is very, very haunted.
The first paranormal experience I would say that I had here was at a board meeting when I knew that the downstairs doors were locked and everyone who was attending the meeting was already there and was very certain of hearing footsteps upstairs, doors closing upstairs, was sure that there were students in the building or somebody in the building.
So myself and the treasurer of the board went upstairs opposite staircases. I went up this one behind me. And when we got upstairs, we saw each other across the hallway and there was nobody else. So whatever had been making that noise was gone. Or perhaps we were all just hearing things. But when we returned to the board meeting downstairs, we found that everybody else was quite convinced they had heard the exact same noises.
So very odd, did maybe think that there was something, wind or something, but it definitely was footsteps and it was definitely doors opening, so there was clearly something going on up there.
So we thought nothing of it until a couple of weeks later. There we are at an open house, and I get to talk to some of the members of the custodial staff.
And one of the custodians said, "Oh no, that's just our spirit." And I thought, okay, well, that answers that question.
And immediately I said, hold the phone, it's time, we need to find out more information about this place. And we came in to do a paranormal investigation on Monday night, and everything began once again right over my left shoulder. By the staircase, we brought out the electromagnetic meters and found that there were wild fields of electromagnetic activity. The temperature dropped from where I'm standing to the center of the stairwell, only about 10 feet away, by nearly 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Do you hear that?
Are you pressing the button?
I'm not touching it.
It almost sounds like a woeful wail.
Oh man. What happened on Monday was this. Myself, Kalila, and the principal, Sarah Lakin, came up the stairs, and when we stood right here on this doorway, we felt an extraordinary measure of cold and of some kind of dizziness-inducing energy. Ooh. You see? Disorientation.
Yeah, I'm feeling very, very off balance.
All right, temperature reading. Damn, I just got my 20th chill here. We then decided to find out who this person was. Who was this very present entity that was interacting with everyone around? And as soon as Kalila got the idea to use the Ouija board, and she has this on camera, we felt something rush either by or into both of us, giving us quite a jar. I'm glad you feel that way.
Whoa!
Whoa, Jesus! Whoa!
What was that?
I don't know, but I felt the exact same thing, and my hair is standing up on end, and my skin is completely crawling. Oh, wow.
Well, I almost fell over.
Wow, I felt like something just...
Like crashed into us.
Completely just passed through us going
Yeah.
that way. That entity then moved over and sat down in this chair. And again, it took a tremendous amount of courage to go near it. I put my hands very close to the edge of the arm of the chair, and I explained to the spirit that we were not here to try to make her leave. She was welcome to stay. We knew that she had the best interests of the school at heart, and we just wanted to know more about her. After that, seems things were pretty much all right. We sat down right here, and we broke out the Ouija board, and we proceeded to ask some questions.
Were you a teacher here?
Oh my God.
Wow.
Andrew.
Do you want to tell us the first letter of your first name? I am 30 years old, going on 31. I have used the Ouija board quite a few times. I have never in all that time had such an extraordinary experience. It was very, very highly mobile, the reader on the top of the board. J. And the second letter of your first name? U. And it told us, in no uncertain terms, that the name of the spirit was June, and that this woman was still here even after she had died in 1958. She had passed away, but she simply had not yet passed on. And she was still here with the specific purpose of watching out for the kids that we still have in the school. After about a 20-minute experience with the Ouija board, the entire room went to a very comfortable 76 degrees. No pockets of cool or hot. It was all very stable and all uniform. We felt better about ourselves personally, and we left. And as we did so, we found, well, both Sarah and Kalila reported looking up and seeing the silhouette of a woman standing in the window, looking down upon them. Let's just hope it was approvingly.
This is Haunted New Orleans. You're watching Haunted New Orleans.
During one of the investigations that we conducted in an office building several years ago, one of the team members and myself worked with a communication board. Several minutes after we communicated with the spirit of a young boy, the other team member actually started channeling the young boy. He even began to act like him. He coiled up in a corner and became very, very unresponsive. Another one of the team members suddenly felt compelled to start saying a children's nursery rhyme. Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye.
4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing, but wasn't in a dainty dish to set before the king.
At some point in time, the team member who was literally possessed by the spirit of this young boy turned to us and very coldly said,
"We're the live
Keep going. You're doing good. Keep going."
So we kept saying it over and over again. He continued to play on the floor with blocks and a small ball, and then suddenly he screamed at us, "Stop."
When the pie was opened, the birds began to sing, "Oh, wasn't in a dainty dish to set before the king."
Shut up!
And then he coiled up in the corner like a small child and was quivering. It's one of the strangest things we've ever encountered on an investigation. And it's just a classic example of why some people say working with communication boards or spirit boards can be dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, sometimes you can call up spirits that can take over a person. So it is possible. Some of the things that we hear about the dangers of the Ouija board are definitely true. Electronic voice phenomena, often called EVP, is a method in which we use digital recorders to try to capture disembodied voices from the other side. Oftentimes these are used in conjunction with communication boards such as Ouija boards, where we're asking questions of the spirit and we don't hear an audible response, but we'll see it on the board and then later play back the recording and actually hear a response to our questions.
Who else is with you?
Talking to the dead may sound creepy and scary, but is it dangerous? I guess that depends on how the dead answer you back. Join us next time for another dark journey into haunted New Orleans.